A little bit.
We turn now to the largest and latest release of documents related to the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. The Justice Department dropped millions of new files and videos and photos yesterday. Among them, several emails between Epstein and some notable, very powerful figures. NBC's Melanie Zamona is live in Washington this morning with the very latest on all of it. Mel, good morning.
Good morning, Peter. These documents come more than a month past the statutory deadline, and some of them were really heavily redacted. But Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche insists the DOJ did not protect President Trump or anybody else.
The DOJ's final batch of Epstein files now public, after millions of additional documents were released Friday in connection with the late convicted sex offender.
Today we are producing more than 3 million pages, including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images.
Among the revelations, billionaire Elon Musk discussed a potential visit to Epstein's Island in 2012 and 2013. In one email, Musk asks which day or night will be the wildest party. In another exchange, Epstein tells Musk there is always space for you. NBC News cannot verify whether Musk actually traveled to the island, and he is not accused of any wrongdoing. Musk has previously said he declined multiple invitations to visit Epstein's Caribbean estate. Other new emails show Epstein and New York Giants co-owner Steve Tisch discussing women for him to meet back in 2013. In one exchange, Tisch asks if Epstein has anyone in New York he wants him to meet, after Epstein describes one woman, saying she speaks mostly French. Tisch writes back, "Working girl?" It's unclear if they ever met. NBC News has reached out to Tisch for comment. The DOJ also posted and then temporarily removed a spreadsheet of complaints made to the FBI's National Threat Operations Center. It includes accusations about both President Donald Trump and former President Bill Clinton. But there is no indication the tips were verified, and the complaints were made over an unspecified time frame. Asked for comment, the White House directed NBC News to a DOJ press release stating some of the documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims against President Trump. Trump and Clinton have denied any wrongdoing and have not been accused by authorities. A group of Epstein survivors slammed the DOJ over the document dump, saying in a statement, "Survivors are having their names and identifying information exposed, while the men who abused us remain hidden and protected." Some lawmakers also not satisfied. The top Democrat on the House Oversight Committee arguing the DOJ is not in compliance with a congressional subpoena for unredacted files.
Donald Trump and the Department of Justice just made it clear right now that they intend to withhold approximately 50% or half of the Epstein files, while claiming to have fully complied with the law. This is outrageous and incredibly concerning.
As some lawmakers hunt for more answers, Attorney General Pam Bondi will testify before Congress in 2 weeks, where she is expected to face a grilling from both sides of the aisle.
And Melanie, overnight part of the government shut down. We saw that. Fortunately, this go around is not going to be another extended shutdown. What is the very latest on that?
Yeah, that's right. A significant portion of the government did shut down at midnight last night, but it may be brief because the Senate passed a bipartisan deal last night to consider DHS funding separately from a larger package as Congress negotiates new potential reforms to ICE. That deal now heads to the House, which is hoping to vote as soon as Monday. Peter.
Melanie Zanona with the latest from Washington. Mel, thank you.
Now to the rest of former CNN anchor Don.